We're live. All right. So first off, I know the live chat thing has changed, and I'm actually about to attempt something I've never attempted before, because you see, as you may or may not be aware, on my gaming channel, is someone here already? On my gaming, hi! Oh my god! As I was saying, on my gaming channel, I just started on my lap. I just got a laptop that I'm gonna play Sims 4 with, and I'm gonna start live streaming and just making videos from there. So I will be doing that at some point, hopefully next week. I can't guarantee when though. Hi, Tion. I don't know if I said that already. And also for that, I'm gonna have to figure out live chat in another way without interrupting my sim playing. I already have ideas on that, so yeah, very excited. Anywho, I'm gonna look and I just switched account for a second. No, we're gonna play this or that eventually. Don't worry about that. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Been a little bit wild week, but it's good now. It's all good now. Oh, for the life of me. Alright, why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? I'm trying to look on my YouTube app, but I'm not finding it. For a reason. I'm sorry, this is a lot. I don't know, let's figure it out at some point. God, my nose hates me. I'm gonna put on some of my lip oil, just because I like wearing lip oil. Just gonna take a minute. Don't worry, we'll be doing live stream eventually. Don't worry. Gonna take a minute though. Also, I have Instagram. If anyone knows, it is what it is. But yeah, I do have Instagram. It's called Just Koala. Same thing as my YouTube channel. Well, one of them. I have actually multiple. And the funny thing is, so I have multiple Instagram accounts at this point. One of which for my movie studio. There's no Taeyeon, you're subscribed to one of those. Because I've seen that you've subscribed. So thank you so much. But my Instagram account has 800 followers in a matter of days. That is beyond nuts to me. I don't even know how that's possible, but it is what it is. I'm very happy. This is great. All right, let's get to this or that before I go crazy. Trip to the dentist or change the oil. I don't even change oil in cars, to be honest. Oh, feel free to play along, guys, if you want. So the trip to the dentist or change the oil. Oh, God. I don't like oily stuff in general. I don't like messes. I'm very... What's the people like claustrophobic, but you're really sort of messes? I don't know. I'm not very good at that. I have OC, so I guess it makes sense. I do not. I don't know. Trip to the dentist, even though I don't like the dentist either. I have a good dentist, but like also, this is never fun. Let's be honest. Cats or dogs? I have to be biased. I have a cat, so I can't say I'm a little biased. I gotta say cats. Was the cats you talking about? Yeah, but yeah, I love cats so much. I used to hate animals, like pets in general. Like one time, a relative's dog just chased me around the living room, and I was so mad. And that points out that Harley took a whole 360 at that point. It was like, well, I love pets now. So running around with more animals now. It's honestly crazy. I used to think otherwise. Too hot or too cold? I cannot deal with the heat. I cannot. So while I'm upset that it's so cold right now, I don't care. I prefer cold than hot, honestly. I know a lot of people think this or differently. That's fine, but I personally do not like the hot at all. I don't like sweating or nothing. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Pepperoni pizza with Coke or cheese pizza with Pepsi? Oh, that's tough. Actually, it's not. Pepperoni pizza with Coke. That's oddly specific. I do like cheap pizza, but I've been into pepperoni lately. As a matter of fact, one tradition I've been doing every Friday. There's actually something my dad used to do with his parents and his sisters, my aunts. And basically, they would just go to Blockbusters. At the time was the whole source of movies, by the way. I was over 80, so keep that in mind. And they would just go get pizza and watch a movie. That's like we've repeated ever since they said we are streaming now. It's wild to be used to be different. Like for my mom, we didn't have smartphones in the house when I was born. When I was a baby, anyway. Obviously, that's changed now, but that's wild. But yeah, pepperoni pizza of Coke is amazing. I love pepperoni pizza. I do love Coke. As a matter of fact, I went to a prom recently or a homecoming or whatnot, and the only drink I had was Coke. I finished it before I even left, which was crazy because I was only there an hour or so. I mean, it's not that surprising, but It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. You met somebody there. And now I'm friends with her. So I'm not revealing any names because obviously I'm very private about other people, but just know it was really amazing to meet her. Spring or fall? I'm a fall baby, so I gotta say I'm a little biased. So fall is my choice. But spring is not bad either. I prefer the wetter spring, but my mom doesn't like fall because she doesn't like the leaves falling down. Again, she grew up in Florida, so obviously she's more used to the summer and spring. Like, she's used to summer weather and no snow. So the fact that she met my dad in college and everything. And obviously, when she came here to, what the heck I'm going to say, I live in Maryland. Not going more specific than that. But I think my dad and my mom said that's okay. Oh, the next video. For this video, I don't plan my content right now for this channel, but for the Sims channel, I have multiple videos planned. Let me just real quick pull it up. So I plan to start. So the way I started Sims 4 5 years ago, almost 6, was I moved my Sims in with Travis Scott with the BFF household. So it's a household in Sims 4 where we have a blonde guy who's named Travis Scott, feels like the rapper. Nothing like the rapper. And 2 other ladies. I'm not sure. I don't care about them very much, but basically what happened is my sim got married to Travis Scott, and I remember I was like, what if I do that again? So I'm getting a laptop, which is very exciting. It's technically already saying we have, but we're still prepping and everything. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move us to a household. I'm gonna goal, hopefully, for my son to get married to Travis Scott, like I did initially. So basically, it's gonna be me building my real life house, my real life family. That's the whole plan for the next video. I'm gonna do a 100 baby challenge eventually. Basically, challenge I did 100 babies this before with one matriarch. They usually have to use multiple that rate because it's a lot of babies to have by one woman, mom, matriarch. You can use several terms if you want. But yeah, that's the plan. Thank you for asking. But yeah, that's really exciting. I'm really excited. I think I'll do a live stream sometime next week, hopefully too, maybe. And I'm gonna on my other channel, so Simply Jocelyn. And I'm gonna just do like a Rags to Riches, and I'm going to try to figure out how to do the live stream, live chat, and the Sims 4 thing at once, because that's gonna be a little more challenging. Actually, it's not as challenging. The reason I switched from laptop to Xbox to laptop was to make this whole process easier on me, because it's obviously very hard for the Xbox. Obviously. Let's get back to this or that, because if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them below, because I'm more happy to answer. Well, just be respectful, but still feel free to leave them, and I'll answer what I can. And feel free to play along too. Google or Apple? I have an Apple phone, so I gotta say I'm a little biased. So I use Google a lot. I can't say I'm particularly biased one way or another. I'm not particularly biased towards technology in general, which is crazy because I use a lot of technology. Oh. Flip-flops or Chucks? What are Chucks? I'm gonna say flip-flops. I don't know what Chucks are. Bright colors or neutral tones? Bright colors. Neutral tones doesn't flower me as much, so bright colors tend to work better for me personally. Instagram or Facebook? I never use Facebook. Actually, I tried to, but there's complications that came up, so naturally I couldn't. But Instagram is my current go-to for a lot of social media and YouTube, so I'm definitely going to use I definitely prefer Instagram most of the time. Yeah, well, open Facebook works at some point. Nike or Adidas, just whatever. I don't particularly have a preference towards clothing brands either. As long as they work for me, that's all that matters, to be honest. Oh, you're back. Summer or winter? That's tough. I prefer winter because I don't like being hot all the time. Hi, thanks for coming back. Coke or Pepsi? I'm a Coke girl. Pepsi's kind of okay for me, to be honest. Bud Light or Guinness? I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know what this question is. Up here, I'm obviously 18, so I can't drink alcohol. Like, come on. But I guess this whole thing could know that, right? Like, this app. I don't even know. It's not even official. It's an app, I guess? I don't know. Toyota or Honda? I don't have a car yet on my driver's license, so I can't say I'm particularly biased this way either. My dad loves Hondas. He says if he ever gets another car, it'll be Honda. So, or if that even works out, Obviously, car prices are very dependent today. Very hard to describe these days, but yeah. I might even get a Honda if I like one. If in the future, if I get... Sorry, it's hard on myself. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Full House. I've watched an episode of both. No, that's all a lie. I haven't watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I have watched Full House. I think I like Full House a little better, but I love Will Smith, so I feel like Will Smith's just an amazing actor, so I can go both at that point. Road trip or take a flight? Depends. I mean, I prefer to take a flight if I could, but flights are expensive, so I don't know. Take a flight in a real idealistic world. Peanut M&M's are regular. I'm not a big like nuts fan, like peanuts, almonds, walnuts. Not a big fan, personally. City or countryside? I don't countryside. Either way, it is what it is. I'm not particularly biased one way or another. Just whatever works for me. I prefer. Countryside's a lot more limits, so I say city, but it is what it is. Buying or renting? I don't know. Buying because it's more permanent. Oh gosh. Mexican cuisine. Mexican cuisine or Chinese food. Never tried either. So I gotta be honest, I have a preference. Sorry. Penny pinching or spare no expense. I like to be penny pinching, but spare no expense has to be the ultimate thing. Sorry, my nose just hates me at this point. And I'm gonna drink some water. I think someone on the live stream asked me if I could drink more water because he noticed I was feeling, just off. So, but yeah, I'm fine. My nose just tends to run a lot. It's just what it is. But yeah, thanks for asking. Reese's or Snickers? I don't know. I like Reese's a lot. Rap or country? Country. I'm not a rap person. I get a lot of Instagram notifications. A lot, clearly. Music park or museum? I'm not a big museum person, so music park. I go to whatever. What is it with these notifications? I'm sorry, that's not your fault. It's mine. I do get a lot of them. I haven't silenced my phone at all, so it is what it is. But music parks, I go to one every year at Ocean City, which I do vlog those. I do eventually do this with my dad, my mom's, and actually, mom doesn't like being on social media as much. It just is what it is. She's very private in general, so naturally she I'm fine. But yeah. But music park tends to be the best for me. I really love. There's this ride that goes. If there's a ride that goes forward or backwards at not the same time, but like you go forward, then you go backwards. Like very fast rides is generally my thing, even though they can be very terrifying. I just love the music parks. I think the one I went to is Jolly Roger, and I think Tripper's Rides. I believe those are the two I went to. They're really good. They're both really similar in a way. They both had that similar like front back kind of ride, If you know what I mean, yeah. Snail mail or phone call? Phone call. It depends. I know what I went to. Okay. Ping pong or cornhole? I always get scared about like getting the head of a ping pong ball, though it's probably not that big of a deal. So I guess go cornhole. Plus, I play that more, just generally. Cookies or cake? I love cookies, but I also like cake. I gotta be honest. So I have to choose one or the other. I'm usually a cake person. Plus, cookies are a lot more filling, and that tends to be a little problematic with my stomach. So naturally, cake is what my stomach and I prefer. So Justin Bieber or Taylor Swift? I love both of them. I love both of them. Also, feel free to play along, just for the record. But I love Taylor Swift more, but I do love Justin Bieber a little bit. He is really cool. But personally, I gotta go Taylor. I'm also glad she's engaged. I heard about that recently. It's really awesome here. At least she hasn't gotten engaged for it. If I'm not wrong, maybe she has once, but I don't remember how long it lasted, if it did happen at all. But I don't know. Very excited. But yeah, very excited. Burgers or tacos? I'm not a big tacos fan, so I gotta say burgers. I know a lot of people feel differently, but it is what it is. Which one? Oh, was it the one I posted? I don't remember unboxing anything like that. I think I would remember. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I did unbox Disney Princess related things. Oh, was it like the bath bombs? Yes, I unboxed those a while ago. I haven't unboxed bath bombs in years. Just because I haven't, I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I have filmed several videos in the past, so of course it's impossible to remember them all. Movie theater popcorn or ballpark hot dog? I'm not a hot dog fan, but I do love popcorn. One time we got popcorn from a movie theater, actually, to watch Wicked for Good at home. My dad and I. It was really awesome. The Wizard and I can't get over like all the references. They're amazing. I'm sure the video. Yeah, was it like the video to talk about? I keep talking. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's maybe like the bath bomb video. That's probably what it is, because I don't remember anything else that's Princess related. I did unbox a wedding doll from like the 1980s that my mom had. That's one video I did unbox. I'm sorry, that's just a lot. Cooking in or eating out? I like to eat out when I can, but I do like cooking in. I do love cooking. I do love baking. So generally, that is something I like. Jerry Seinfeld or Jim Gaffigan? I don't care about either of those two, so I can't say I'm particularly biased there. Nothing against them, just I don't know much about them. Ski trip or tropical resort? Tropical resort. I know I sound like he didn't like getting hot and everything, like from the sun and the beach, but I do love the beach, so I gotta say tropical resort is my thing. Yeah, that's how I said it. Coffee house or craft brewery? Coffee house, like Starbucks. I love Starbucks, so I guess I gotta say that. Beyonce or Lady Gaga? I love Beyonce. I don't know Lady Gaga very well. They're both good, but like I'm not particularly biased one way or another. If I had to choose one, I'd say Beyonce. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? I've got this one before in the previous live stream, so I guess it's kind of related. I don't know. My brother loves Lord of the Rings. He's like, almost 14, which is nuts to me. But I gotta say, I'm more of a Harry Potter fan myself. But Lord of the Rings is amazing too. I actually recommended it to someone who was watching this live stream a while back. But yeah. Christmas or New Year's? Christmas. I'm not a big New Year. Well, I don't like staying up really late. I did this year. For 2026, I did. For 2025, 2026, I did that. Well, the 2026 New Year's, I did stay up for that. Not 2025, though. I just loved it. I'm not even ashamed that I did. I really am glad I didn't stay up that long. But it just depends every year. We used to just put mattresses outside or in our living room to, not the laundry room. But we used to do that, my family and I. I have 2 siblings, a cat, though we didn't really have a cat. Well, I got a cat. She's almost 4, I believe. And and then my parents, obviously, so if you're wondering how it looks like, it's like 5 people and a cat. Probably doesn't usually care about all that, to be honest. She doesn't have much other food and playing, I guess. Why did I ask you one question? I cannot do wine. Alright, let's get that question. Fishing or hiking? I've never done either. Not an outdoor person. Much. Like, I like to walk outside, but I like to do that inside, to be honest. Neither. Chocolate or vanilla? I'm a vanilla girl through and through. Fragrance-wise, and just in general, like, I like vanilla cake over chocolate. I choose that because 1, chocolate is a little harder on my stomach, and 2, vanilla is just an all-around flavor that I like. I know my brother, he always like, dude, chocolate always. I get that, but also, we have different purposes. Like, we like to say agree to disagree. That's kind of thing we like to go for. Chipotle or Chick-fil-A? I don't like Chipotle, so I just ultimately go for Chick-fil-A. I don't even know what Chipotle has I really would like, so. Again, not a tacos fan. Very picky what I eat, but I do love Chick-fil-A. Karaoke or trivia? Ooh. I don't like karaoke, so I can't sing, so I obviously go trivia, always. Sleep in or wake up early? Sleep in. I am not an early morning person at all. So, yeah, there we go. I just bonked my finger against my chair. Oh my god, Chick-fil-A is amazing. I love their milkshakes, and also their fries and nuggets. I always call them McNuggets, it's McDonald's, but I do love their fries. Their milkshakes are the best, though. I used to have their ice cream cones, but for some reason I haven't since. I've been focusing on the milkshakes, to be honest. Because, like, whenever I go to a medical appointment, which is a lot for some reason, I do end up getting Chick-fil-A right afterwards. Like, when we're on the way home. That's like a tradition we've been doing. It's probably one of the only things I really look forward to, depending on the appointment. It depends. Some appointments I like more than others. But yeah, sleeping is something I love so much. Like, I cannot just wake up at like 1 a.m. Forget it. Films or books. I'm not a book person, so I obviously love films in that rate. You know, I just love films. I love movie watching, TV watching. Like, yesterday I was watching came out Demon Hunters, which is one of my favorite movies now. It's a recent discovery for me, to be honest. Shoes or handbags. I'm not a big like bag person unless I'm wearing carrying a tote bag with my laptop or Chromebook. At least, but I'm filming this on my Chromebook, even though the laptop's not fully ready. So if you're wondering if I'm filming on my Chromebook, it's actually on my Chromebook, not my laptop. Yet I will have my laptop set up in a few days, hopefully though, and I'll start playing Sims after that. Can't guarantee what I post. But yeah, feel free to look on Simly Jocelyn. I know Tion, you're already subscribed, so you might not have to worry about that. But keep notifications on. I shall have posting eventually. Hopefully by next week. Hopefully by next Saturday. Hopefully. I cannot guarantee that though. But shoes, I love shoes. By the way, how old is everyone going to be this year? Because I'm going to be 19. That is not little bruise. Don't worry about it. It's just been a thing. I sleepwalk too, so I might have gotten that while I was sleepwalking. This little bruise while I was sleepwalking. Plus, I walk into things so much. Yeah, I'm gonna be 19, and I'm so excited. This is wild. And last year for my 18th birthday, I dressed up as Elphaba Frop from Wicked. So naturally, I felt it was only right to dress up as Glinda. I forget what her last name is, but I know Glinda from Wicked. I'm gonna dress up as her, which is totally different look. I'm probably gonna keep my hair the same way it is. I might do a little hairstyling, but not much, to be honest. But I'm gonna get makeup done. I actually got makeup done at the Ulta salon. It was so nice. I met two lovely makeup artists, so I really was glad to talk to them and everything. They both love Wicked, so naturally, it was very fun to just talk about Wicked with them. And this was before Wicked for Good came out, I believe, or at least it was in theaters at the time. So. Sorry, I just moved the camera weird. African Safari or Alaskan Cruise? I'm more of an African Safari girl. I love animals. Yeah, it depends. I don't particularly want to. I want to travel, but mostly travel to see family and stuff. Which I have a lot of family across the U.S. I wouldn't say all over the globe. Maybe I have a relative or two outside the country, but not much. Not much, to be honest. But most of the time, it's just people inside the U.S. But obviously, the U.S. is a big place, so obviously, you have a lot of people living all over the place. Top bunk or bottom bunk? I don't know. I'm not a big bunk bed person. I used to share when I had shared a bunk bed with my siblings. Both times, I shared a bunk bed with my brother and my bunk bed with my sister several times, separate. And I was always on the top bunk because I always worry about monsters under the bed. It's still a thing I worry about, but it is what it is. I'm scared of the dark. East Coast or West Coast? I don't care what either of those are, to be honest. So I really don't have a preference. Football or soccer? I'm not a big sports person. I love watching sports, but I don't actually do sports. Basketball every now and then, but I love soccer a lot. I love soccer. I used to do soccer with my siblings all the time before I became less athletic. Oprah or Ellen? I don't know either of them very well. I think they're both fine, I guess. Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? I don't know either one very well. My mom loves Dr. Pepper, though. My siblings love Mountain Dew. I don't know. I don't have a preference. Yeah, feel free along. Or just say whatever you need to, Just saying. No pressure. iPhone or Android? I have an iPhone right now. This is an iPhone. This is my phone case, by the way. And this is what I'm doing here. So this is my phone case. I got a comment on it on Threads recently. It was really nice to see other people love the phone case. I love it too. It's for my birthday a few years back. So yeah, iPhone is what I have. So I feel like I'll be a little biased there. But Android's fine too. Cute kittens or fail videos? That is so hard. I love both, but cute kittens gotta be the thing for me. It just cats are adorable. I'm a little biased, but I do love dogs too. Walmart, Target. I go to Target more, so I gotta say I'm a little more Target biased. Beach or lake? Beach. It's always gonna be beach. It always is. The beach is the only place I love to experience sweating through everything. That's the only kind of case where I'd love that, honestly. But no. So I'm not looking forward to the summer, honestly. TV show binge or read a good book? Again, I'm more of a TV show person, so obviously I'm not a book person. So that's great. Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise? Oh my gosh, I love both of them. I've seen movies with both of them. One of my favorite movies is where Brad Pitt stars. It's called World War Z. It is such a good movie. It's one of the few zombie movies I actually like and can watch often. But Brad Pitt's in that one, not Tom Cruise. But Brad Pitt is I got for Brad Pitt, honestly. The Office or Parks and Rec. I don't care about either show because I never even watched either show. I'm not much that kind of girl. 4th of July or Thanksgiving. But 4th of July is Thanksgiving. I love the mac and cheese. Open mic night or journaling. I am not comedic, so I gotta say I'm a journaling girl. You know, I'm not much of that either. Jeopardy or The Price is Right. I don't know Jeopardy, so I'm gonna say Jeopardy. Packing light or being overpacked. Oh, I love being overpacked. I do love that. Netflix or YouTube. I'm a both, but I love YouTube half the time. All right, let's do some other things. Let's do. Oh, I know we said we were gonna do this or that, but let's do some icebreakers for me. Feel free to play along though. How different are you from your siblings? Craig is more. They're both more into Fortnite. I'm not into Fortnite. Honestly, I'm more into slow-paced, not action games like Sims 4. They're more into Fortnite and Minecraft and all that. Isn't Minecraft. But yeah, I'm different from that in many ways because Merce is more creatively talented by a long shot. So, if you have lunch with a famous person, who would you choose? There's so many I would choose, so many. But if I had to choose absolutely one, Vanessa Marshall. If you don't know who she is, she's actually the actress of Hera Syndulla from Star Wars Rebels. She is my idol, to say the least. And I love Hera Syndulla. She's an underrated character, in my opinion. But yeah, she's amazing. So it's awesome. Favorite Disney character? There's so many. I love Princess Ariel. My mom does too. My mom remembers going to the movie theater back years and years ago to see when it originally came out, and she's born in 1980, so she wouldn't have been very old, to be honest. But if I know, my parents were born the same year, but months apart, so my mom's technically older than him, but only by a few months. I love doing the toss like Glinda does in the movies. The Wicked movies. Favorite childhood snack? Oh. For some reason, I used to love Twizzlers. Those little red twirly rope candies. Let me tell you, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with anything like that. Though I also love lunch meat, though. For some reason, I was teased for it, so I didn't eat it very long, but I remember being teased for lunch once. Or at least that's what I thought at the time. So I stopped eating it. I've gotten into it slowly, but not much. What clothing store are you most likely to be found in? Well, I love Target. I do love Target. But yeah, I do love Target, so. Also wearing mascara, if you can't tell. It's not very visible right now, but I am wearing mascara. What do you do like moving more people? Physical activity or interesting conversation? Conversation, not a physical activity sort of person in general. So, what is the most interesting place you've traveled to? Not many places. I'm not usually a traveler. I want to be, though. So, in what way do you push yourself? I'm working in my driver's license, which is a big step for me because I haven't done that in years. I'm 18. I feel like realistically I should have been doing it already, but it is what it is. I haven't, so I'm getting there. I'm working on with my parents, who are the best, by the way. But I'm working on them with that, and hopefully we'll work in sport at some point. I'm also making 2 movies, so I already posted about those. So very excited about that's another way I'm pushing myself. Does your family have any holiday traditions? If so, where are they? Nothing different from what people have done. Like, the usual, like, hang out family and stuff. The one thing, no, this isn't intently for holidays, but it's for birthdays. So, the birthday person gets to choose free meals a day, or even less if they want. And basically they choose, like, okay, I want breakfast Chick-fil-A, dinner from McDonald's, or just for example. And then They even get to choose what to do in the day, or like a party with their friends, or just in general, stuff like that. That's really fun. I think, yeah, my brother's gonna be doing that soon because it's almost his birthday. Love Craig for watching. I don't know if he is. He doesn't really watch my channel that much. But what is your fondest memory of high school? I go to homeschool, so I wouldn't say I have any. I just remember being with my family and like really loving that. That's what I remember. That's all I remember. If anyone feels to play along or whatnot, or just say anything, no pressure. I just keep saying it, just because I want everyone to feel free to do whatever they need to. What is a favorite memory of your best friend? Ooh. I don't talk about my friends on my YouTube channel because none of them really. Well, only one is on my YouTube channel, and that's Naomi. I think there's a few others, but they haven't been on my channel so much, so I'm not going to go there, But, yeah. Best animated film? Oh my gosh. There's so many good animated films. I'm more of a live action now, but I would say my movies because I'm a little biased, but they're not out yet. Neither are being animated right now, so. But my recent favorite has been K-pop Demon Hunters. It is just so good. I found myself enjoying it more than I was expecting by a long shot. I was going to enjoy it all, to be honest, but I love it. But yeah, my POTS makes me need water, electrolytes, and salt a lot. So all of which I have in a good amount daily. Because of just my body needs to function at this point. Not to the point where I could die if I don't have it, but it's definitely not easy. So beaches, mountains, or lakes? Beach. Always a beach. What do you value more, spontaneity or stability most of the time? I can't say this because that's where I grew up, and I can't show that. I can't tell you that. So it is what it is. I'm just very private in general. What are topics you can talk about for 20 minutes nonstop without preparation? Wicked. So much. Yep. Are you a morning person or a night person? I think I already said this. I'm a night person. So, such a night person. I am not a morning person at all. Do you have any tattoos? No, I don't plan to get any tattoos unless I actually really want to. It's not bad for anyone who has tattoos, but like also, I'm not a big fan of tattoos. I'm not gonna get any myself, That's just what it is. But I don't plan to. If anything, temporary tattoos. I got a lot of those as a kid, but not an actual tattoo. I'm just scared about it, the idea, to be honest. What is one of your favorite dining experiences? Instagram. No, that's not what I meant to say. Oh, someone else has joined. Hi. Feel free to use live chat. One of your dining experiences, I used to go. I helped a lot with my dad back in the school days. I was awesome. Basically, someone else joined the live stream, so feel free to use whatever you need to live chat. Just feel free. I mean, someone's already here, so if you want to do that, feel free. Interact with me or anything. Any questions, play along. We're just doing a little icebreaker thing. Are you more frugal or lavish? I like to be frugal, but usually goes the other way around. What is your favorite city? I can't say that. Do you gain more energy by traveling or being home? Being home. Oh my gosh. I'm more of at home than anything else. How are you creative? I try to be. I don't think I'm actually creative. I mean, I'm creative in the way I do like YouTube. That's it, I'd say. I can't believe 2 people viewing at the same time. That's so exciting. What is your best subject in school? Writing, I guess, because I do a lot of that anyway. When you describe yourself as more ambitious or intense, I am content. I am so ambitious. Probably been obvious, I guess, but yeah, I'm really ambitious. Sorry, y'all, just a little sick. I always am. If you create a successful restaurant brand, what are we known for? Oh, a lot of varieties. People who can't eat gluten, can't eat certain things. Just have a wide variety for anyone. Literally anybody. I don't plan to create a restaurant at any point, but who knows? Maybe. On a scale of 1 to 10, how open are you with people you just met? I have a hard time doing that. But, I'd go 4 or 5. It depends. It depends. What are 2 words your friends have used to describe you? Cheerful. I'm just trying to think. Cheerful and kind. At least I try to be kind. I try. Sometimes not easy, but I try. But what apps are in your phone's quick access bar? Let's see, shall we? It used to be another thing, I think, but it's actually only Amazon Music and text right now. Because I love Amazon Music. What is your favorite and least favorite TV show? I have a favorite TV show. I think it's Star Wars Rebels. It's so underrated. It's pretty popular anyway, but I don't know why I'm saying underrated. But it is really popular. It should be more popular than it is, to be honest. But least favorite? I don't have a least favorite TV show, to be honest. It is what it is. What's one thing you learned from your mother? My mom is the best. Let's start with that. Love you, Mom, if you're watching this. I gotta say, I'm definitely, to be honest, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. But I definitely learned from her to go for your dreams no matter how hard it is, and just take time and slow down for yourself. Because she has all her career and everything. She had a career at one point before she was born, and obviously she had pushed that all down the drain when she had us. And she chose to focus on us, and that's fine. How do you like to get your news? Just whatever. I get a lot of Gmail news because I'm subscribed to people, I think. Best accomplishment at work. I don't really work, to be honest. But whenever I get a movie up started, that's when I really feel accomplished. I have 2 right now, I believe, so. Are you more of a saver or a spender? I like to be saver, but I'm usually a spender, to be honest. Anyone feel free to use live chat, just saying. Yeah. No pressure. I'm just saying, if you want to use live chat, you are totally free to. It's over here. So. What podcasts are you enjoying right now? Oh, hi, Tan. Thanks for coming back. Okay, I'm looking at podcasts, and the one podcast I do love, I don't know, to be honest. I love so many. I'm not usually a podcast fan. My brother's more of a podcast than I am, but I do love a lot of them. I guess I would say this. I'm a big Zombies fan. Disney Zombies fan. Big fan. And one of the cast, Malachi Barton, has his mom has a podcast called The Momager. I love that podcast, especially the episode where Freya gets interviewed and her mom, who you know is one of Malachi's co-stars. No, all right, whatever. Sometimes all the notifications annoy me, to be honest. On my phone, not the live chat. I love seeing the live chat. All good and everything. But yeah. Favorite store in the mall. I've never been to a mall. I'm usually not a crowded places kind of girl. This might be a little obvious. Book that changed your life. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I really am saying that right. But she did an incredible job. If you felt ever alone or even bullied for various reasons, I know I have, you would definitely relate to that book. It's amazing. It's like the blue book with the boy's face on it. That kind of book. It's really amazing. Why do you hear so in the mall again? How do you describe your sense of humor? I would describe my sense of humor as just, I don't really have a sense of humor, to be honest. I don't. Just honest, and I'd say honest, to be honest. What is the worst injury you experienced? I never really had a bad injury or an injury much at all. Nothing I've actually been to the hospital for, thankfully. Not in a very long time, at least. What's a secret talent of yours that people don't know about? I don't really have any. Whatever I have talents-wise, I've shared. What's the best present you've ever received? Oh my gosh. I have received so many presents for my birthdays. I love gift cards. Whenever I get a gift card, I'm like, thanks. At least I can go spend it on something. Because I'm so specific when it comes to what I want for my birthday, So naturally, gift cards feels like the next best thing. But the best present I've given, I don't know. I haven't given any present. I don't know. I got Marcia, my little sister, these Oreo like Reese's things, and she loved those. So she can give you one. Oh well, feel free to be here today if you want to be. You can be wherever you want to be. But feel free to keep the notifications on. You shall be able to figure it out, I'm sure. I also don't give any pretense to when live stream. I just live stream whenever, so that's another thing to keep in mind. I tend to do it in the evening, like the afternoon, not the evening. Certainly not tonight because I'm watching a movie. I'm watching Yesterday with Marissa and one of my siblings. I'm watching Yesterday with My Family, which is an amazing movie on Netflix. It's amazing. It is so funny and out there. I love it. Out there will be inappropriate for kids, though. Yeah. Out there is in, like, it's like, wow, this could never happen in real life. All these things can never happen in real life. I'm sure Yesterday's exist in real life, but will you have a new car or a new house? A new house. I'm not usually a car person. I'm fine with whatever car I have. What job do you like most? What do you like most about your job? Whatever kind of job I have right now is just YouTubing and making movies. I would say I just like to be home for it. I'm planning to do most of the work that I even plan to do in the future at home. So that's what I plan. So I've found a way that works like that. Best purchase under $1,000. I've never purchased anything over $1,000, to be honest. So I can't say anything about that. What are you terrible but enjoy enough to keep doing? Painting and art in general. Most everything I do DIY, sometimes I thread around certain wooden structures, and it's the case in a minute, I swear. But I love it. If you had unlimited funds to create a documentary, what would it be about? This probably relates to one of my movies, because actually it's kind of like that. Because I'm making a movie about Anastasia Romanoff and her family. I'm not going deeper into that, but I've been fascinated with Anastasia Romanoff's story for many, many years now. Many, many years now. So naturally, it feels alright. What quality do you respect most in people? Just when they're kind and when they're kind and just so respectful. That's amazing to me. That's what I try. I set an example for everyone else by doing that myself when I can. What's one thing you learned from your father? Be kind always. He is the kindest guy ever. He literally helped a lady just ran out of gas in the drive-thru line in front of us, and Dad actually helped her get gas just not to get out of line, and of course he called help to help her after that. He was so kind. That's true. He always is. He's like a good Samaritan. If you're a Christian or maybe you know anything about Christianhood, you probably would know what I mean. If you don't, that's fine. What celebrity do you admire and why? I've already said this. Vanessa Marshall, voice of Harrison Dula. She is amazing. Let's go for another question category. I should probably stop at some point. I really should stop at some point. Should I stop? Let me know. If you think I should stop, I probably should stop. Let me see what I should do. Okay. What kind of category do I want to do? I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know. I'll do another this or that, just because I really love this or that. Let me see if I can find something different from on here. Nope, not really find anything. Hilarious situations, that feels about right. You discover one day that there's something strange and powerful happen to your voice. People come weak and obey everything you say when they hear you speak. You are invited to be interviewed in front of a global audience on live television. What are your first 2 sentences? Oh my gosh. First off, I don't want the power. Why is this even a thing? But anywho, I would say I want everyone to be kind to each other, and I'll make a second sentence. And I also don't want the power, so that's probably the 2 things I'd say. But okay, yeah. A long lost book of the Bible. was discovered the book is called Karen. What is someone's verses? Something crazy, I'm sure. As expected, the robot apocalypse has finally happened. Demonkind, however, is found not too fond of having their vessels and play toys destroyed, and decides to help humanity. Who wins and why? Demons. I feel like if demons want help, they can. Yeah, let's just chat for a while. I think we can definitely do other questions for now. Yeah, good vibe. So how's everyone doing? Let's start with that. I'm doing good. Just a little nauseous and, all that, but that's fine. That's normal for me. So how's everybody doing? There's two people viewing, so I know one of those people is. Yeah. Feel free to use live chat. It's right over here. I can even type a little message to the chat if you want, if that helps. But yeah, man, I'm wearing my Harrison Dula shirt, so it definitely shows how much of a fan I am. This is her shirt. Well, a shirt I got. Well, my parents got it for me for my birthday a few years back. And as far as scent I'm wearing today, I don't think anyone's going to care about this, but I'm wearing EOS scent. This is a popular brand. And Strawberry Dream, this is so delicious. Actually, my sister walked into the house this morning after a trip. She said, why does it smell like a bakery in here? I'm like, that's because it smells like a bakery. Mom's like, it's probably, like, oh, that's what it is. Probably just a bottle of bread. I don't know. But this is Strawberry Dream. It smells so good. If you like a sweet strawberry, you know anyone who does like sweet sugary strawberry, this is gonna be your fragrance. Sorry, my brain doesn't know the process correctly. I also got this mirror for my birthday. It's so pretty. This is so good thing to wear. This is what my computer looks like. Hold on, let me see if I can get the camera view. There we go. That's what my camera looks like right now. So pretty. But yeah, I did a makeup tutorial on the makeup earlier. I didn't release it, but it's like something I pre-recorded stuff. But I opened my window a little bit. Did I accidentally stab my cup with the scissors? Oops. I have scissors just on my vest sometimes. I'm not about to have any problems with that. But yeah, feel free to say whatever you want in the comments, or live chat. I'm saying 2 followers on my YouTube, on my studio thing. I'm like 860. How is that possible? I'm so thankful and grateful. It's awesome. Man, I love live streaming. To be honest, I really do love live streaming. I see you. I'm trying to figure out how to look at live streams over here on my app. I guess I can't. But yeah, feel free to say everyone in live chat. I just typed in the live chat in case anyone needs to find it or use it. But yeah, I was doing pretty good. My cat has gotten a lot of food recently, obviously, because she's the main star of her own Instagram account. Yeah. Let me see. We're still career quiz, obviously, because I'm getting older. Guess what it is? Let me see. I have a lot of wicked merch too I've been having. Oh, this is my kitty cat. Oh my goodness, she is. Oh, that's a video. I was like, why is that going on? Nope, that's a video. And it's actually what my little front board on top of here looks like. I got a Milani PR recently. That's there, and so there are 2 things next to it, the flowers and stuff. Those are a recent friend of my church gave it to me, so that's what it is. And then obviously the Wicked stuff. Let me take a photo real quick so I can show you guys. It is so cool. This is what it looks like, by the way. So cool. I love Wicked. I love Wicked so much. Where is this? Oh. I'm getting distracted. It's not a problem. Okay. But yeah, I posted a lot about so many things. I also like to post about honesty and everything. Yeah. Oh, this is a clip of me watching the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. This is a little Instagram post I made. So that was me watching. I think it was the scene with Bobby, who is like their manager, or whatnot. But yeah, oops. If you want to use the live chat, feel free. It's there, right there, if you want it. If you want me to end the live stream, or if you think it's going on too long, let me know. I'm fine doing that if I have to, but I just kind of want to see what happens, you know. If there's any reason to keep the live stream going, I would love to see if that happens. But yeah. But yeah, I just. Whew. Also, my stuffy wall up there has a bunch of stuffies. I think there's actually. Let me go real quick grab something. Fun fact: I used to do ballet back in the day. This is Grogu. If you don't know, he's a Star Wars guy. My siblings got this for me at a movie premiere once. And literally watching the movie theater, and they got this for me. So very fun. He is so cute. So cute. I love stuffies. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, feel free to subscribe or live chat or whatnot. So if you don't know, my dad's going to get Gary dumped on him if we get to 200 subscribers. Whatever time that takes, but we're currently 185, which is very, very close. So feel free to subscribe and that'll help. If you're already subscribed, that's great. You're getting us closer. But yeah, this guy is so cute. Obviously, I'm wearing very Star Wars themed today. How are y'all turning today? If y'all having birthdays, or if you're all turning something this year, if you already had your birthday this year, that's cool. It means you've had a really early birthday compared to me. Actually, my sister had a birthday already. She's 11, which is nuts. But yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting too distracted. If you hear anything, that's because I live with my family. So obviously it's gonna be you're gonna hear things for sure. I've been trying this whole time to figure out how to get live chat on here, but I guess not. Hold on, I need to do that. I need to do something separate with that. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Why am I not seeing the option here? It's so frustrating. Anyhow, I'll figure it out in our live stream. Oh my gosh, I am so stupid. I did not figure out how to do this earlier. Hold on, give me a second. Sorry. I am getting so distracted. I need to figure out how to do this. Okay, there we go. Live chat's available. Oh my god. Oh, I can do it now. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness, I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, I figured out how to access live chat now. Thank you guys so much for seeing what you're doing. That's great. All right, with that, I feel in this live stream. If you want to say anything before I go, feel free. Feel free. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this now. Bye.